Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Dragomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are getting into final Doom Tower material for this keep. Plumbing deeper than I've ever plumbed into the depths of this hell. Yes. Yes. And I have to set all of these suckers on fire and burn them for ages because they all have an unbelievable amount of defense. Like, legitimately. What is this defense? Like, seriously, I have to set all of them on fire. And then, like, okay, at least they're all on fire now. And they're all provoked. Almost all provoked. Which I'll take. Because that'll give them some damage. But yeah, I am going to be attempting all new waters. I have never done this before. I don't think I've ever done a dungeon this hard before. Ever. This literally feels like I'm climbing Doom Tower. I kid you not. I don't think I've ever done this before. Hopefully, this gives me some great loot. Because this is the literal final boss, Cretians. Like, gotta try to keep Drexthar alive in Hell and Gone. Nasty landscape. Because this place is nasty. Like, this is the nastiest of the nasty. I have never been here before, to give you an idea. This is uncharted territory. This is completely uncharted waters. I have no idea if I can beat this or not. But we're gonna have a go at it. If we can beat this somehow, and it gives me an arcane potion that's a superior one, then good. That'll be good. Can I get to that point? Goodness only knows. But I'm hoping I can. Because Hell Hades said it wasn't that hard. Then again, Hell Hades has said a lot of things are not that hard. Including, but not limited to, telling me Ultimate Nightmare and Brutal is not that hard on Clan Boss. Which I know for a absolute fact is an outright lie. That stuff is very, very difficult. And only if you really know what you're doing in the game will you actually be able to do that. Now, these waves are so bad that I actually have to protect Drexthar a lot. Because he has to be protected because his gear isn't in its top form. Because that takes actually a lot of silver to do. You would be surprised to know, though, that there's a lot of tank gear on this team. Every single person in here, including War Maiden, is wearing some form of defense gear of some kind. They all are. As you can clearly see, this area is extremely nasty. There's a reason I haven't been here before. Because the waves here alone are like final boss tier waves in terms of defense. Like, look at their defense for a second. Like, just look how little they take. There's a reason you want... I'm amazed they didn't even just resist it. That's how disgustingly tanky they are. I'm amazed they didn't resist the decreased defense. That's how disgusting they are. Alright. The level 240. I'm assuming the one on the right is the one that removes the buffs. Okay, we got to provoke on him. We're going to want to focus him with all our might. We're going to want to try to decrease his speed if we can. Maybe I could get an Armiger in here. Definitely decreasing his defense. No doubt about it. Because, yeah, he's the one destroying our buffs. He's definitely the one. And he doesn't stop either. Like, you can tell it's him. Just him doing all of that. The right ad is always the one. You want to focus this right ad. Literally just this ad. Because it's not both of them. It's only one. Only one's doing that. It's this ad. This specific ad. We kill him and the fight's as good as ours. Kill the ad. Oh my god, just kill the ad. Thank you for killing the ad. At this point, I don't care. I can eventually get there now. Now that we killed the ad. Because it'll allow us to keep having buffs. And that's all that really matters. Is that the buffs don't get removed. See? As long as the buffs don't get removed, we can kill this boss. I'm going to revive Vogoth first because I don't want I need someone to soak up the damage. See, once we remove the one ad, that's all we need to do is to kill that one ad. We can kill this ad too, but the ad that's important is the one on the right. It's always the one on the right. See, because as long as he attracts Drexthar, we've got it. I've cracked the code. The right ad is key. If anyone wants a guide to this keep, I'm telling you right now, you gotta kill the right ad. If you kill the right ad and put a buffs on your team and have a tanky team, you can beat this. Granted, I'm not telling you how long it is to beat it, but you can beat it. I never said how long is it gonna be. I just said you could beat it once you do that. I didn't say it was fast, but that's how. And then you can slowly revive any teammates he killed during that time of having that ad. Oh, if this guy doesn't give me a superior potion, I'll be very sad. Although it may very well happen, so brace yourselves. I've never been this deep in a keep before, ever. Level 240. I might be able to do level 260. If I can do level 260, the last one, I'm almost guaranteed to have a superior. But as you can probably imagine, it's very difficult. Because it may take 20 minutes for me to do it. Quite literally, 20 minutes. Because he has that much defense and that much stats. It's kind of like that. You know that video that Cold Brew made about Spider 20 and the 4 uncommons? Yeah. Like that. But as you can see, I don't need to kill the right ad. I mean left ad. I can kill him, but I don't need to. It's the left ad. I don't need to kill the left ad. It's the right one that always is the problem. Once you know that, you're golden. That's how it is with this keep. He is so tanky, it's unreal. And you know what's even more unreal? The fact he didn't give me the superior potion. Oh boy. This is it. The final battle. Is it now? That's right. This is the final battle for this. The final battle. Oh boy. This is it. Stage 20. Yep. True Doom Tower hard territory right here in River City. This is what Doom Tower Hard kind of looks like. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I kid you not. This is what Doom Tower Hard looks like. Kinda. This is what this is the lengths I'm willing to go to right now to get a superior. But remember what I said previously. It's all about the right ad. Kill the right ad, and you're gold. Get a stun going. Oh boy. There we go. That was a good provoke. I say that because the provoke might have just saved my team. The one thing that these AI are very susceptible to is being provoked. But this is it. The final gauntlet. The final boss. Can I beat the final boss? That's the real question. Each one is like a final boss. Like, look at how durable they are. Like, what the actual hell? No teammate I've ever had in this game, like no clanmate, could survive this. This is what it would take to get Urost, by the way. Something like this. Facing enemies like this. This is what it would really take. If Delta wants to know what the enemies are like, this is kind of what it is. Literally almost impossible to defeat AI with like ridiculous stats. You need a team of 60s of relatively good champions and half decent gear. And you need to have a synergy with them. And they all need to be ridiculously durable. And it's going to be a very long slog. Even then, it's going to be an absolute bloodbath of a slog, as you can clearly see. I mean, we've just... Oh, my hands, man. Or my wrists or whatever. Yikes. Like, this is so hard to do. Like, this looks easy, but I assure you, this is ridiculously hard. I assure you, this is ridiculously hard. And here's the thing. I don't even really have anybody fragile in here because War Maiden is in like very high HP gear. Everyone in here is a tank or is built to tank. It's one or the other. And the only reason War Maiden is even in here is to cut their massive, and I mean massive, amounts of defense. Because as you can see, they have massive amounts of defense. They also are beginning to have massive amounts of attack too. Keeping Drexthar alive through here is going to be very hard. Oh, this boss. Try to get a stun up. Like, trust me. This is really hard. Unless you're like endgame with like the best stuff, this is extremely hard. And we're talking gear, not just champions. As you can tell, my champion lineup isn't bad. Like Vogoth's top drawer, Drexthar's top drawer, Silda Drake's top drawer, Vergus is decent, War Maiden's decent. They're all decent champions. The reason I didn't include Kale or Ninja is because at this point, unless I have very special gear on them, they'll just get ripped to shreds. Ninja is more endgame viable, though, than Kale is, in my opinion. You can laugh at me if you want, but I do think that Ninja is endgame viable, potentially, given the right setup. Given the right build, setup, and he has to be 60. He has to be. Trying to keep Drexthar alive here. I will be improving his gear, but I just only recently got his defensive gear. I have to level all of it to 16 to really not struggle here, which is going to take a while. Yeah, this is final boss stuff. If you're wondering why this is so hard, that's why. This is like final, like end game stuff. This is like truly heart-wrenchingly evil stuff. Thankfully, we got that life-saving provoke. Because that life-saving provoke allows me to provincially win this. But then there's the ultimate challenge. Can you tell what that challenge is? If you couldn't tell, it's to kill the right ad. You kill the right ad, right? If you kill the right soldier, that will solve all of your problems. Literally all of them. As you can tell, though, this isn't as easy as previously thought. Hopefully that'll heal. There we go. As long as they attack the AoE attack, and as long as it hits Vogoth, and Vogoth doesn't die from it, I'm pretty sure we're juicy. Speaking of which, we don't want Vogoth to die early here. This is really hard. Even with this horribly obnoxious team comp I've made. Okay, we got him provoked. We're going to want to target him. Decrease his turn meter. Decrease his defense, obviously. Wow, that one-shot War Maiden. Wow. Yeah, you can tell that we're definitely in endgame territory with that one-shot War Maiden. You can definitely tell that. Gotta focus that right ad. That right ad is the key to the fight. Kill him, and it's yours. But as you can clearly see, he's very difficult to kill. Very difficult. Yeah, you're going to want to provoke that right ad. Stop him from getting his spell off. So he just used his thing. You don't want to be discouraged. You want to focus that right ad. You want to focus that right ad and keep trying to put the buffs up. Focus that right ad with all of your might, because he's the one that kills buffs. Focus the right ad. Burn the right ad. Burn the right ad with all your might. The whole fight depends on whether you can kill this right ad. There, I think the fight's ours. I think the fight's mine. I think we just beat the final boss, guys. Of all of Arcane Keep. Is a potential. There's a strong potential we just did it. We just did it. It's the focus the right ad game. Literally focusing the right ad, the right soldier. That's the game. Do it and you'll probably win. Gonna want to try to keep him provoked if you can. I mean, I'd like to remove this ad, but I think I should focus the soldier itself, the king. I still want to kill this ad because he's slowing my progress, but at the same time, the right ad is all you really need to kill him. The left ad doesn't matter. Like once you kill that right ad, you've done it. You've gone and done it. You've won the fight. Pretty much. As long as you can maintain the buffs afterwards. As long as you're not already dead, if you can kill the right ad, you've got him. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell whether you can win this fight. Can you kill the soldier on the right? All right, history is about to be made. I think I am going to kill the final boss. The final boss of Arcane Keep. That's right. The final boss. Level 260. And the key is you have to kill the right ad no matter what. That's the key. And also you got to decrease his defense if you can. Because this fight gets really annoying. Alright, can we do this? Can I make history and beat this dumb boss on 20? Can it finally be done? It's hard. I'm not saying this is easy, because I'm going like some of the most troll defensive team bullshit BS that you've ever seen. Okay, yeah, I need to put up Ally Protect. Without Ally Protect, we're screwed. That's why I brought Fergus in the first place. Because he puts the Ally Protect on the whole team. Save the War Maiden. That's why I ground her. Got her from Deadlands. She's made it all the way up here. Along with such luminaries as Scylla the Drakes, Vogoth, Vergus, and the renowned Drexthar Blood Twin. That's right. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, game. I literally beat the... Well, you saw it. You saw it with your own eyes. I beat the final boss. The final boss of Arcane Keep. Level 260. Can I ascend him now? Of course not. Or can I? I had a lot of fun, the den die, and I had a lot of fun, my had a lot. Better let him a lot of yada die, had a lot of fun, my lot of I fully ascended him. I got him. Yes. And now to get all his gear to 16. Oh boy. Well, that's going to be a clown fiesta and a half. Did it record my progress? Please, please tell me it did. Yes! It did! Wow, that was my first ever level 20 dungeon. Yes! Drexthar, make it happen.